Hello everyone! We have collected for you the main news of yesterday and they surely will not disappoint you. Subscribe, give us a like and write in the comments below. Do you believe that Ronaldo will stay in Juventus if the club fails to qualify for the Champions League next season? And while you're writing your opinion, we are about to begin. Let's get going! If I was Harry Kane, I would have left Tottenham, claimed Alan Shearer. Arsenal wants to sign Lyon midfielder Oussem Aouar. The Gunners can purchase a player for 25–30 million euros. Depay agreed to lower his salary for the sake of moving to Barcelona, Rock1 says. Barcelona, Man United and Juventus want to sign 18-year-old Ajax midfielder Ryan Gravenberch. The leadership of Barcelona began to doubt Koeman coaching methods. The latest results do not convince Laporta, and Ronald's sacking is quite possible. Real Madrid intends to extend contracts with Benzema and Carvajal. Karim will be offered a contract until the summer of 2023, Dani until the summer of 2024. Florentino Perez is confident that Zidane will remain the coach of Real Madrid for the next season. Did not negotiate with any other manager. Roma and Milan want to loan Francisco Trincao. Barcelona is ready to listen to the offers for the Portuguese. Harry Kane wants to move to Manchester United. The forward calls on Tottenham to accept the offer of the Red Devils in the amount of £90 million. Kingsley Coman has won the league every year since becoming a professional footballer. Virgil van Dijk has a chance to play at Euro 2020. This was stated by the coach of the Netherlands national team Frank de Boer. Arjen Robben, 37-year-old, has provided 2 assists per game for the first time since 2018. Groningen beat Emmen with 4–0. Busquets had an individual training session in a squad of Barcelona. He will be able to play against Levante. Mason Greenwood became the most effective teenager in the history of Manchester United in the Premier League matches. Mason managed to score 16 goals. Harry Maguire was injured in the match against Aston Villa. He will miss the fixtures against Leicester and Liverpool. Me to be sacked? No, I won't step aside. I will continue doing my work as long as I'm allowed to, said Andrea Pirlo after the defeat against Milan. Milan are perhaps the best team in Italy in terms of determination and team spirit, said Stefano Pioli after the victory over Juventus. Real Madrid haven't lost in La Liga since January. This streak lasts for 15 matches. Zlatan and Brahim Diaz were injured in the match against Juventus. The severity of the damage hasn't yet been specified. Man United won while conceding first for the 10th time in the Premier League this season. This is an absolute record. West Bromwich got relegated from the Premier League. Sam Allardyce got eliminated from the Premier League for the first time in his career. Shakhtar coach Luis Castro announced his retirement from the club. The Donetsk club is close to the appointment of De Zerbi from Sassuolo. The contract with the manager is valid until 2023. Manchester United will finish in the top 4 for 2 consecutive years for the first time since Ferguson. The delay of Manchester City title celebrations is the best thing for today. We will fight against this as long as we can, Solskjaer said. Verratti injured his knee ligaments at PSG training session. His participation in the Euro is in question. Manchester United hasn't lost in 14 matches in the Premier League. The club has 8 wins and 6 draws. Barcelona won the Spanish Women's Championship with 26 wins. Total score 128-5. The British Minister of Sports is negotiating the transfer of the Champions League final from Istanbul to London. UEFA may give Istanbul the right to host the Champions League final in 2023 for moving the current one to England, reports The New York Times. Manchester United wants to buy Bellingham this summer, not Sancho. Borussia is not going to sell the 17-year-old midfielder. Neuer repeated Oliver Kahn's record for clean sheets in the Bundesliga, having the number of 120 of such games. Both have 204 clean sheets. The results of yesterday's matches are in front of you. Now it's time for us to dive into the main news of the release. Marc-Andre ter Stegen and Gerard Piqué got into a skirmish with Luis Suarez during the La Liga game. In one of the episodes of the match, Suarez fell after the contact with Ter Stegen. The Barça goalkeeper complained to his former teammate, believing that Suarez exaggerated the seriousness of the incident. Piqué soon got involved in the argument. "Okay, fat man, don't screw me over. It's okay," the Barça defender said to the Uruguayan. "If it's my foot, okay, but come on," Ter Stegen added. Big news from Tuttosport. Zinedine Zidane could lead Juventus ahead of the next season. The French coach wants to return to the touring club, which is not doing well this season. Zinedine Zidane was stopped in a step before reaching the Champions League final, but he can still win the Spanish league with Real Madrid. Chelsea wants to pull off one top transfer. Thomas Tuchel has compiled the list of 3 candidates who in his opinion will bolster up the squad. The German manager wants to see Mohamed Salah, Erling Haaland or Romelu Lukaku at Stamford Bridge. Salah's future in Liverpool remains uncertain. Haaland could leave Borussia if Dortmund doesn't qualify for the Champions League next season, while Lukaku has quite a history with the Blues. Romelu has already performed for Chelsea in the past. In general, according to journalist Christian Falk, the pensioners have big plans for the summer of 2021. Barcelona's priority for the next summer transfer remains the signing of a central striker. Joan Laporta wants to sign a star footballer who can keep Messi on the team. Erling Haaland is number 1 on the Barca's president list, followed by Lautaro Martinez, and number 3 is Harry Kane. Haaland will be very difficult to sign because of his huge price tag. Lautaro is negotiating a new contract with Inter, and as for Kane, the Catalan club itself doubts that option. It seems it will be difficult for Harry to adapt to La Liga. Who do you think Barcelona will be able to sign? Paris Saint-Germain runs the risk of not becoming the champion of Liga 1. In matchday 36, the Parisians failed to beat Rennes. Neymar opened the scoreline with a penalty, but the hosts equalized in the 70th minute. Guirassy succeeded in an accurate strike. As a result, we had a 1-1 draw. Lille needs to score 4 points in the remaining 2 matches to be guaranteed to become the champion. What a shocking denouement of the French Championship, isn't it? Manchester City did not become the champion of the Premier League yet. Not this Sunday, decided the lads from Manchester United and beat Aston Villa in a style. The Birminghamians slotted the ball in the 24th minute. A goal was delivered by Bertrand Traoré. The Red Devils flared up in the second half of the match. Fernandes, Greenwood and Cavani made use of their golden attempts at Martinez's net. 3-1. Man United continues to dream of a Premier League title. Unbelievable news came to us from Serie A. Juventus was dropped to 5th place in the table, losing to Milan at home with a score of 0-3. What a shocking outcome! Goals were netted by Brahim, Rebic and Tomori. At the same time, Cassio decided not to take a decent penalty. We just couldn't believe it while watching the match. Ronaldo was a complete failure of the game. The Portuguese shot twice, never hitting the target. Ronaldo tried to perform dribbling 4 times, but succeeded only once. The 36-year-old man made 34 passes, with 26 of them being accurate ones, resulting in 76.5% pass accuracy. If the old lady fails to beat any of the 3, Atalanta, Napoli, Milan, in the 2021-22 season, Juventus and Cristiano Ronaldo will participate in the Europa League. Ronaldo should have won the Champions League for Juventus, but as for this moment, he can spend his last season in Turin playing in the Europa League. Last up, La Liga, where 2 contenders for the La Liga title played against each other. Real Madrid hosted Sevilla. The Madrid club would be on top in case of victory, but the guests also came to fight. Fernando got one first in the 22nd minute. Asensio leveled in the 67th, and then Sevilla took the lead again. Rakitic converted the penalty. However, Real heroically managed to withstand the pressure. In the 94th minute, Cruz shot and the ball ricocheted from Diego Carlos into the net. 2-2. The teams shared the points and Atletico remained at the head of the table. After the match, Zinedine Zidane went to the referees, maybe to sort out the most scandalous episode of the match. In the 76th minute, Real proceeded to attack and Benzema fell in the penalty area. The penalty was set, but then the refereeing team decided to review the previous episode in the box of the Madrid club when Militao did handballing. As a result, the penalty kick against Sevilla was cancelled and a penalty kick against Real Madrid was awarded, which Rakitic immediately scored. Now that's a crazy stream of events. It's been a while since Zidane criticized the referee's decisions at the post-match press conference. Now La Liga is completely in the hands of Atletico. They need to cope with the remaining 3 matches, and Simeone's team will finally have its triumph. Guys, an interesting video has been released on the Inside Football channel. Find out what happens if Manchester City wins the Champions League final. Don't hesitate to click on the link. Check it out for yourself. And it was Football News. Thank you all for watching, have a nice one, and see you in a bit.